Hey guys, I'm Matt, welcome back to the channel. Taking some movie review on Top Gun Maverick, so let's begin with this video. It's actually been a while since I actually saw this movie. I saw this movie last Friday. And I know, it's been over like a week now since I've seen this movie, and I've not gone around doing a movie review, but I'm finally doing one, so yeah, I hope you enjoy. As always, there's going to be 5 sections in the movie review. It's going to be split into 5 categories. It's going to be cast, the plot, the action scenes, which also includes the plane scenes, nostalgia, and the final thoughts. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the first section, which is obviously the cast. The people in this movie, or the cast, is actually, they're literally amazing. They're an outstanding cast. They definitely play their characters well. It's always fun to see them on screen. Tom Cruise definitely, again, his performance in Maverick is actually really, really good. It's amazing. And obviously, he is obviously one of my favourite actors of all time, and he doesn't disappoint me in this movie. He's epic as ever in this movie. So yeah. But with other roles like Miles Taylor as obviously Rooster, who's his son from the first movie. He definitely looks a lot like his dad, or not his actual dad, but as movie dad. He has got an outstanding performance as Rooster. He's really, really good. I like him. Val Kilmer also makes a cameo. He's returning from the first movie, obviously. He's Iceman. Spoiler alert, for those of you who have not seen yet the movie, I should have said this in the first start of the video, but he dies, Iceman, probably due to throat cancer. That's what I'm guessing, because it's quite painful for him to speak. He has to use like a computer to type out what he's saying, and yeah, it's quite sad. But he, even though he's only in the movie for like about 5 minutes, he again was really, really good. Jennifer Connelly, as Penny, who was obviously Maverick's girlfriend. He wasn't in the first movie, but she's quite good as that character. She's quite good. Glenn Powell obviously is Hangman, who at the start seems to be like the rival and the bully of the group, like to Rooster. But then again, it's like at the end, they earn their respect and become friends. Monica Barbaro, who is obviously Phoenix. You may see her here. I think it's quite good the diversity around like Top Gun team. Like, you know, they now have ladies in them. She's quite good. I actually really liked her. And John Hamm, who plays this guy. Yeah, his character is called Vice, and he's one of the admirals or instructors, something like that. I'm not quite sure. So I think cast is done. We can move out of the way and we can go on to the second section, plot. The plot's going to be a very short section, so it is going to be quick. So plot, really easy. After literally 36 years after the first movie, Maverick is called back to Top Gun to instruct a new generation of pilots. Yeah, that's it. It's that generic. It's that simple. And that was literally the quickest section in the entire movie review. So yeah, now into the first section, which is action scenes. Now, the action scenes in this movie are literally one of a kind. Every action scene in this movie is exhilarating, fast, edge of your seat. Literally, I leaves you wanting to watch more, and that's what it did to me. It does a really good job of that. You don't want the action scene to stop. You always want to keep watching it. And yeah, they are really, really good action scenes. They're well executed. The filming was also really good. And compared to the first movie, not saying the first movie, the action scenes were quite bad. But the second one was definitely an improvement over the first one. There's just so many well executed scenes that I just loved in this movie, and that it's just really good. And I can't name all of the plane scenes, but there's just so many. One I probably mentioned is the one near the end where Rooster and Maverick are in the old jet in like the snowy mountains, and they're trying to get back home. But there's just so many. But the fights, the action scenes and plane scenes are just literally they're exhilarating and amazing. Alright, section 4 of the movie review, which is the nostalgia. The movie does have some 80s vibes, I could say. Even though I'm not an 80s kid, I am definitely not an 80s kid. I can tell there was definitely some Easter eggs and references to the first movie. Like, the posters even point it out, like the volleyball at the beach. That bit that was quite nostalgic because I remember they were doing that in the first movie. And yeah, it's quite fun to see them doing that again in the Top Gun movies. Which is always fun to watch. There's definitely a big nostalgia here. So at one point in the movie, Rooster is playing the piano at the bar, singing "Great Balls of Fire," that is what Gus did in the first one. He was at the piano as well, singing "Great Balls of Fire." It is literally the same thing. Like father and son doing that. It's just so nostalgic. And it's quite nice to see both of them singing it. Because if you compare it, you literally can see this. There's so many similarities to that scene. Plus, he's wearing the sunglasses. So that is quite nostalgic. So yeah. Already we have reached our final section, the fifth and final section in the movie review, which is the final thoughts. So, out of 5 stars, well, the elements of this movie overall is really, really good. There's a good moral between this. Even though it may just seem to be action and coming back to Top Gun nostalgia, well, there's a good moral and there's good themes in this movie. The diversity, as I said, the characters were great. The elements of this movie is just one big movie. It's just a really great movie to watch. You will never get bored in this movie when you're watching Top Gun Maverick. And overall, my final thought in this movie, out of 5 stars, I'm definitely saying this is a 5 out of 5. It's just literally it's gonna be. Okay, I'm splitting for words. Sorry. It's definitely better than the first Top Gun. That's all I can say. I'm not saying that one's bad. That one's quite good as well. But this one just appealed to me more. It was just great. That's all I can say. So yeah, guys, that is the movie review already finished, which was quite quick. This may be our shortest movie actually on the channel. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, guys, please give this video a like, comment in the comments down below, subscribe to Funnest Videos. We are literally 5 away from 40 subs, so if you could just simply like, comment, or even sub, then that would mean a lot to me. So yes, and I will see you in the next video, which is going to be a Jurassic World Dominion movie review, which I have seen. I watched it yesterday, so I want to be doing that one next. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye.